Good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in the channel this morning here at 323 Fabrication. As you can see behind me, got the old Dodge hooked up to the trailer. Got some wheels and tires on it. Got another set of wheels on it. Those are going to be kind of a surprise. I want to see what they look like on the truck since we got to change the wheels and tires anyway to get it loaded. But if you read the description, as you know, we are finally headed to pull that 57 Chevrolet pickup out of the barn where it's been for, I don't know, 30 or 40 years. Been in the same family for 60 years, and I think I bought it back in November. It is getting towards the end of February, but Mr. Heron was nice enough to let me store it in his barn where it'd be dry, not out here in the weather. But we got a spot for it. We're gonna go get it out the barn. Probably won't try to get it running this video, guys. Probably have to revisit that later on. We just got too much going on, as you can see. Motor and trans are out of my daily driver S10, so that's kind of the priority right now because driving this dually every day is not cheap. It likes fuel. So that's what we got going on. But we are going to pressure wash it, clean it out, clean it up, kind of see what we really got because we don't know. It's kind of hard to see it in the barn. But it was a really awesome truck, and I really appreciate the opportunity to get it because the plan is to LS swap this 57 Chevrolet stepside. And it'll be my new daily driver, and we'll put old Slow up here for sale. And that's what we got going on. So y'all tune in with us. We headed to the barn. All right, y'all, we've made it out here to Mr. Heron's place. You see we got the Dodge turned around. We're gonna go down here to the barn, check this old truck out, and then he's gonna help us out, hook the tractor to it, get it pulled out where we don't have to drop this trailer and hook the Dodge to it, which is gonna be really nice. And it's gonna be awesome. See this thing out in the daylight, get some wheels and tires on it, and then go clean it up. So let's go check it out. There's this 1970 short bed C10. This truck's in really good shape. The floors in it are really clean. There's the 57. Mr. Heron and Pops finna get started. So.
Well, do you want to get it out and then try to put some tires on it, or what?
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Let him get it out a little bit, and then we'll put tires on it so we don't tear the yard up too bad.
Okay. If the brakes are stuck like most of them.
Yeah, I think that's long enough. Well, I got one.
Hold it up, man.
That might be something to stop me up here.
It's there.
All right, okay.
Great idea.
The pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps them apart.
Mm-hmm.
You've never done that?
No.
Oh, I have.
No, we normally just run stuff into stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like the old truck.
Yeah, that flatbed I was telling you about, that 69. We when we got it, the motor was locked. I'm talking about slam up. And what we did, you know, we pulled the plugs out and filled it full of penetrating oil.
Okay.
And could not get it to turn by hand. Never could. So what we did, it's got a grainy low 4-speed in it. We hooked it to the back of one of my my 07. I had a 4-wheel drive Dodge half-ton.
Yeah, we hooked it to something.
And hooked it together with a chain, and Dad was pulling me around the yard, and I just dropped the clutch on it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we must have done that 15 times, and when it finally broke loose, it started rolling good because none of the brakes was locked up on it. Well, he stopped. Well, the 69 wouldn't stop. It rolled slam in the tailgate on my other truck.
Uh-oh.
Bent the hood up on it, bent my tailgate. Yeah, it was a mess.
That's why I hope this pipe
Yeah.
is bent there.
Yeah, well, I don't think this one's gonna roll real good with them old flat tires on it.
I don't remember if it's in gear or out.
Okay.
But it would the inch would turn 20 years ago. I haven't checked it since.
Yeah, it might not. Do you know
What?
where neutral's at on a 3-speed?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, here. Let me get out your way. That's it.
That should be it.
Right on. Thank you, sir. Hey, did you get a chance to look in the floor inside this other truck?
No.
You'll go look in that truck.
I will for you.
That truck's nice. Man, this thing's cool. I love it. Look at this truck, man. I love it. What you think?
You cut this hair loose.
Yeah.
You cut your loose here?
Sir?
I love it.
Well, unless you want, when y'all get... Oh, Blue, I hadn't seen your face in about 20 years.
20 years.
I'll be dog. Ain't gonna tell you what's gonna jump out on me when I...
Oh, man, you gonna have some creatures in there, ain't you?
Ain't no telling. Ah.
It's got a really good hood on it. Most of them rot out right there.
I know that there's a latch here, Chris. You found it the other day. Where'd you find it?
Oh, goodness, I don't remember. I don't. Oh, right here. All right, there you go.
Can't imagine not being able to find it as clean as this is right
Yeah,
here.
that's right. Look at that thing.
There is a
Creature living.
mini particle of animal waste in this truck.
Oh, I love this thing. This is so cool.
Old 6-cylinder. I better go ahead and take pictures of that. I'm sure it ain't long for this world.
Well, it might be long for this world, but it might not be long for this truck.
Okay.
We'll find it a good home, but I'm gonna have to put a V8 in it. It's just kind of our style.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd say somebody restoring one would absolutely love it.
That's right. Yeah, I actually got a buddy that's real big on 6-cylinders, so
Okay.
he might be able to find it at
That was
home.
gonna have to be rebuilt, but it was still running. It was still pulling.
Yes, sir. Check it out, y'all. Finally got this front one off. Just wedged that tire under it, broke the last two loose. But these are those slotted mags that Brandon went and picked up for me in Panama City. Unfortunately, as good as they look on the truck, the rear isn't gonna work unless we run a short tire. But we can run a short tire, jack the back end of the truck up just a little bit, you know. It ain't no big deal, but they really look good on this truck, I believe. But man, I like them. What do you think? You like them?
I like them.
Me too. I think they're good looking wheels. But these big mud tires we brought with these 17s that are off that late model Chevrolet, they work on the front, but you can't get them on the back between the fender. They're just too tall, a little bit too wide. So thankfully, Mr. Heron had a couple of these old spares in the bed of the truck that we pumped up with a bicycle pump that hold air. This one, and then there's a mud tire on the other side I'll show y'all. But we're gonna go ahead and get these wheels took back off of here. While we had the truck up in there, I wanted to see them on the truck, and I really like them. But that's the plan. Try to make those work. I'm gonna try to take the disc brakes off that 07, see if we can make them work up here. That'd be really cool. Put disc on the front of the truck. Probably run the rear end that's in it for a little while. This is a 57, but it doesn't have that captured drive shaft. It's actually got a separate drive shaft, which is really cool. And then Mr. Heron's been telling us about this truck. This truck's got a factory posi in it, which is really cool. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick in case you didn't see the other video where we actually bought this truck. But go back and check that video out where we met Mr. Heron. But this is his baby. Him and his wife dated in this truck. We're gonna help him get this truck running here maybe next couple of years, hopefully. It's a 307, 3-speed on the column with a posi traction 12 bolt. But like, look at the floor pans in this thing. This truck is so solid, so cool. So that's kind of what we got going on. And it's a 1970. But that's the plan. So we're going to go ahead and get some tires on this old 57 pickup, get her loaded up so we can go get it cleaned up. Back on the ground, all 4 tires. That one's got a little bit more air than the mud tire. I'll show you it in just a second. These are really good, by the way. Little peach drink. Check this out. This fell out from under the truck. It's old yardstick. Now, Dominic Mitchell Chevrolet, downtown Ozark, Alabama. That's old right there. That's really cool. Mr. Heron's dad bought this truck used, but he was a mechanic when it was Dominic Motor Company, downtown Ozark. So I'm really thinking we're going to letter this truck before we clear coat it, and you know, maybe do something with the dealership on there. Be really cool. There's some of that rat mess. I tell y'all what, we've gotten a few old cars out and cleaned them up, but this is probably the worst I've ever seen so far as the interior being nasty. But ain't no worries, we're gonna get it cleaned up. But y'all check out this old mud tire. It's a Delta brand. It's called a Deep Lug. Look how knobby that thing is. That's really cool. That's early mud tire stuff right there. That looks like a super swamper. Let's see what this one's called. Unico Grip Spur. Huh. Pretty neat. Yeah, I used to have a center cap. Yeah, it sure did. That was cool right there. Gonna need a bed floor, but that ain't no problem. We got some old rough cut 1x pine. Look real good in there. Got the weld machine running a battery charger to our battery for our winch. But she's on there. Fought us a little bit. We got a tire on this other side on the back that might be going bad, so might have to replace this other tire. But well, you can see, you know, it needs a little bit of air, but I think with a little air it might be all right. We'll put some of that green slime in it and it'll hold it. It'll be good. But we're gonna get this thing strapped up. I'm gonna turn this old noisy weld machine off. Wow, I must have left my truck running. Y'all believe that? Let's see here. Can't believe it, I left truck running. There it is, it's on there. Start getting some straps on it. We stopping in Ozark. Get Alabama's best voted burger at Our Place Diner. They're having like a Corvette little car show meet. I had to park the 57 over there next to the cool stuff. But look at this thing. Boy, this Stingray is fine.
Power glide.
Power glide car?
Yep.
Man, I dig it.
Got the knockoff wheels on it.
So beautiful.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing? Look at that thing. Man, I love it. 66. We made it back, everybody. Got the truck backed up back here in the field behind the shop where we burn trash and got our other parts cars and whatnot. But we're gonna try to kind of rake as much of this out of here as we can. Hopefully without damaging the seat too much, but just to kind of clean up this mess. That way we don't have to, we don't want to get it wet, because once you get it wet, it's a whole lot worse to clean it. So that's the plan. Let's walk around and see this other side. It's pretty bad. Oh, and on the trip home, unfortunately, the driver's side vent window blew out of the truck. It's kind of a first for me. We don't see it in the truck, so we're assuming it's long gone. But we're gonna get started cleaning this thing up. See what we end up with. Brand new passenger side running board Mr. Herring bought for the truck. Gave that with us. I appreciate it. It's good. We need it. Man, that is the worst I have ever seen.
Yeah.
There's a piece of something. Oh, that's tire tool. Jack tool. Reckon we'll
Glad we got that.
hold on to that. It's pretty bad. Look at there. By the way, in case anybody doesn't know, these trucks have a step to get in them, like kind of like built-in running boards. And that's how deep it was, about a foot worth of nasty. We're gonna keep cleaning and scraping it out, and we'll be back with y'all shortly. All right, well y'all, I'm just filming. It's got a radio in it. It's got a bunch of junk in it, and it's got a rat. He just ran down that hole right there in the floorboard. Wish I could have got that on camera. I don't know where he went, but he went somewhere. He's on the truck still, as far as we know. Because he hadn't jumped off of it. Dad's gonna go get a BB gun and we can get a shot on him. So we don't want him to move in nowhere else. There's a pile so far from the driver's side, and we'll rake it in some of these holes back here and then make sure we're not missing nothing. So far, got a shotgun shell, old Winchester that Mouse been chewing on, some parts for a fuel can, screwdriver Mouse been chewing on, and this handle for whatever that's for. But you know, it's gonna have to have these pieces, but you know, that's part of it. But we definitely had a creature still living in it, so we're gonna keep on cleaning it out before we go to pressure washing it. There's some clips up there. I wonder if there's anything on the visor. Guess we're gonna see, but I'm gonna get this hood open, see where this dude went to. Got a old fishing bobber, clip for old handgun, probably a 32 or 22. Looks like an old voting pin, roll of wire. Old metal roll of wire, it's really cool. And this box, I don't know what this is. There ain't too many creatures in here to get me. Boy, is that cool or what?
What is it?
I am pretty sure that's a set of them
Warning lights.
warning lights.
Yeah.
Like old battery powered one you put out behind you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, look at that, man. Ain't that cool? Oh, and a pry bar. We got a big old pry bar. Go try to move the seat forward and keep cleaning. We ain't seen our rat yet. This is more what was on this side. There he goes.
I hit him.
He's huge, dude. Oh, he's got a bunch of babies.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you have her out?
Yeah, let me see it. Dad's raking out all the junk from inside the truck. See if we missed anything. We found a few wrenches, more shotgun shells, different stuff like that. But I went and got the vacuum. I'm gonna fire this weld machine up, run an extension cord out here, start vacuuming the truck out. Guys, it is nice and hot. But I'm pretty sure this video is already pretty long. So we'll just make a second video where we actually pressure wash the truck, clean it up a little bit more. But I did notice something really cool. Old Blue here, this 57 Chevy pickup, is the same color as my 57 150 two-door post car, which I thought was really, really neat. I hadn't even noticed it before, honestly, but walking past the 57 up there, the trunk lid's got this same light blue paint on it, and of course all the rust and all the other awesomeness about it. So, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this footage and this video and this content and all this cool stuff that we do lots of this. This is gonna get a LS with a fat cam, probably a 4L80E, a converter, and I don't know if this rear end's gonna live. Probably get a rear end eventually. That's the plan. It won't be anytime soon. I've got to fix my LS swap to S10. That's my daily driver. It's getting a cam. We got to go through the trans and a few other things right now. But anyway, if you like the video, throw it a thumbs up. You can also check us out on Instagram, 323 Fabrication, TikTok's the same way, and on Facebook. But like I said, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Y'all be blessed.